And we're in the green. Hello! And today, as it says in the title, I'm going to be playing the new update to 17.6. Well, 17.6 of Factorio. Because I'm exciting. Starting a new map as well. Guess let's play a default. So we've got everything we need over here, and then water. Excellent. So let's start off by... I've just had a message from someone. So I need to now get some stone, as is the usual case. Well, that's a bit. Hello. I see you in the chat there. You messaged me literally as I had started the stream. It was should we say less than optimal timing? So I'm going to do my very simple standard starting thing. I don't go for the speed run. I'm far too lazy for that. I'm going to bring the coal down here, feed it into these. When I've got sufficient. I probably should make some more of these, just, like right now. So that's got plenty of coal in it for now. I must mine some of these while I'm waiting. So I need a space for the output. So how I try and do this is that, then conveyor belt, and then this one. so it's got enough coal to keep it going. Just need to... Doesn't make sense, honest. These in the hotkeys, as that's now what they do. Might as well power that back up as well while we're doing. So, yeah, I'm not having much to say at the moment, it's just, you know, get your basic thing started. I've got an auto-feeding coal miner. Got all these made because I have, you know, lots of the stone and everything, but not much processed iron yet. And I really should be getting on with that. So, there's one. Might as well load that up with some coal. There we go. Slowly, very slowly. Get rid of that now. Yep, sorry, this is going to be very dull for the first fight. Probably should have just started the game, but you know, I've not actually played any of the new update. Other than to check if it would be compatible with my old save game, which it was, but I had to change a lot of stuff. So I need to do automation. For that I'm going to need copper, and for copper I'm going to need more iron. So let's get this. Might as well get it fully connected up so I'm not just having that idle belt. This will hopefully look like less of a mess soon. I need to get another coal miner over there. Now, had they changed it so it could pull coal out to power itself? I don't remember. Let's make one and find out. Apparently not. So... So, mining drill, thingy, need nothing for mining drills, couple of them, Apparently I've chosen one of the least efficient ways of doing this. So yeah, that's not gonna be very efficient. That's almost certainly not gonna be efficient enough. we've got a small amount of aliens there. Should probably go and deal with them. What? Okay, I'm just looking at the chat. I am single and have been for quite a while. I have no children to my knowledge. So I need to put a line out from the coal mine to the copper plant. Or where the copper plant will be. Let's try and quite a long way to get to the water. Yeah, it runs out of fuel. Well, that was about as well as expected. Before they changed that, never mind. Clearly shows how much attention I've been paying. So I need to get water over here. Or the more easy option, I just need to get copper over there. Turn that one into a coal store. Take these belts with me. Right, that should smooth things over, grab some coal. So I'm going to need a couple of those, couple of those, couple of those, some of those. Do the same system because it works for a, you know, given value of works. Right. Now I'm going to need some wood to make power lines. I need stone, I think, to make some boilers and such. For that I shall need more copper. Yeah, I don't want to make too much coal-powered drills because they don't really have a use later on. Wow, it's used it all already. What? Oh, alright. If I'd put more into here. Go. I'm producing copper. Just need to futile gesture there, but I've got more iron. I can make the conveyor belts longer. As I said I wasn't going to. Right, fine. go. That should improve that production slightly. So, yeah, the new conveyor belts look very nice. Actually appear to, you know, be conveying all around as opposed to just the one direction. I'm also very happy they didn't decide to make them powered, because I know that was one of the suggestions a while ago. That you would need power to run the conveyors. So we need offshore pump, stack of power cables, and I'm going to need some fuel. And stone. Yep, the endless run of what do I need to make this? This, okay. What else do I need to make this? Also this. Hello, Dylan. I feel like you're deliberately asking like obtuse questions, Durango. Nearly used your other name there. That would have been unfortunate. That'll start itself up. There we go. Let's just check them out. Yeah, this is the nearest water source. Joy. I'll also make a radar dish, you know, while I'm hemorrhaging materials. Now I want to make this expandable. The easy way to do that is to make it with as much accessibility around it as possible, I suppose. Just, more wood. There are some trees. Yeah, they've changed how the axes work in the game. Now you don't have to actually have a physical axe to cut down the trees, which is kind of useful, I guess. You just have your, you know, little starting one. So that starts that up. Now I just need to have all of the conveyor belts leading the coal in, so I can automate power. Once power is automated, I can automate everything else much easier. But annoyingly, everything's kind of far apart. Apart from these two, which are kind of annoyingly near each other. But not a problem. Go, all the coal miners are now working properly. Let's make a bunch of conveyor belts. Can't hurt. At some point I'm gonna grab some coal, fill it up into the copper plant, go and get the rest of the copper it's mined. And then I can start upgrading loads of this stuff. And everything that's coal fired will just be kept for my backup plants. I do like to have some backup power that is all coal-fired, just so, you know, it can't stop. Now I need to make sure the power is automated first. Then, after the power is automated, then we'll automate the copper. So at the moment, priorities. Potentially looking at streaming some 7 Days to Die at some point again soon, as I've gotten back into the habit of playing that a bit. Excuse me. I've caught the mic in time and didn't just sneeze down in front of this. As that would have been not productive. Oh, the cracking sound when I sneeze is... Oh. Ow. Painful. But this link's nearly there. Ooh, I'm getting a bit woozy. That's not reassuring. Ugh. Oh dear. So, that was devastating. Spending too much time not doing the things I need to do. There we go, right. Let's destroy 3 of the miners. Well, can't let a thing like aliens get in the way of my production. So, that's a shame. Yep, coal is now feeding off that way. Realistically, actually, that should be the main coal feed, then it's not interrupted. So, well, I'm going to have things that take out of it at probably a slightly too high a frequency. I really need to make that science pod. That's a priority, as I need turrets. As, you know, losing most of my infrastructure just then. Also made the aliens a bit more sort of anime style, I guess. Is that the word? They've got the big eyes and stuff anyway. So that'll go to that stone mine and to there. There we go. Let's go and run this new laboratory over there. I'm gonna try and retain consciousness. It's off to a good start so far. Go. Power is running quite nicely. I just need to get more of it. Coal is backing up nicely, so it should have plenty of slack in case of interruptions to production. Like, you know, aliens. So, What else do I need to do? I need to make more power lines. And for power lines, I'm going to need wood. So, got plenty of copper. I'm using all my iron though, because it's generally how it goes at the start. Gonna cut down these lonely little trees here. As they're only gonna get in the way later. So I want that research done. It's exciting. I could try and catch fish to restore my health should I ever be attacked. But one bell short. Do I have enough of these to go the full length? Oops. Does the exact same thing again. Oh dear. So as with most of this game, it's a case of automating it to a point where you're just not quite having enough to do anymore. So right, let's get some more coal production automated. And then we can build from there. Still got plenty of copper. But probably couldn't hurt to go and drop some more off. Whilst I am sorting out this bit. Doing it on the longevity, not the quickness spacing, because I'm exciting. Very exciting. It's generally easier if the mine runs longer rather than oh dear. I might go get something to eat in the game. Okay, my health regens quite quickly, that's useful. some more of that. I need to get a submachine gun. That little MP5 type thing is very, very useful, and I'm too used to having endgame equipment. Make some repair packs. Use some of these spare belts to connect a bit more of this in. Getting there slowly. Still very little coal actually getting through. Can I move that box to somewhere else? But there's not a lack of it, just oh, that one's run out. Oh, this is that one actually. Oops, no, gotta keep that one in. There we go. No, and that one's run out. Okay, well that explains why I've got barely any. That was clever. Saw them come in that time. So I need more iron production. Because that's useful. But I also need to go and drop off this science. What's that? Copy and paste function. That'd be useful. For when you don't really need a blueprint. Right, that's all working properly. Close enough. Ooh. Right, now I need to get more mining drills. So I've got plenty of coal, now I need a bit, so now those coal drills will be offline until they're needed. Means I've got the backup power. Like military 1 gun. Okay, it's actually starting to produce a bit more than it can actually take out. One of those things we should probably automate is belt production, and by proxy gear production. So I need 9, there we go. So that one, follow that one. I need that. This one makes gears, this one makes belts. New little lots of golds for him, look nice. Icon words. There we go, now this increased demand should put a bit more progress on things. Now I need to get the copper and iron connected up. Then I can start making science factory parts, and that will make things progress faster because I will have equipment to do so with. Oh, I got that science done. Great. What do we have next? I'm thinking logistics, so I can do the splitters. But logistics science might be more useful. Let's go with that. I think I can see some more of them amassing over there on the map, so I need to get my submachine gun built nice and quickly. Get those. Still can't produce more than it can actually use, so that's something, I guess. So production currently outstrips demand. Or usable demand, anyway. Back up there. So I can have everything sort of centralised and just have the mines on the outside, so the mines don't get built into the factory too much. Because that means if you need to make the mines bigger, all the processing plants bigger, it all gets just a big mess. What I'm going to do, get one of those, some more of those. There we go. Better. Should have had that ready. Okay, there you go. Now it's starting to empty out the production queue, and it means I can get some more forges down. So we've got 6 there. More stone. Take it to 8 for now. Yeah, I need to start getting automated coaling. Is now not so required. I can upgrade those when I can be bothered. For now they work, so not needing extra materials, probably going to help. I'm sure this is very exciting for everybody. Let's get these repaired so the screen looks a bit less distressed. Repair packs go a long way. Alright. So copper is coming back up to the main base. probably going to have the copper cross over here though. So it's on the useful side, as it were. And I'm going to have... probably have iron coming out this way instead when I've got time. Some of those parts I've been replacing. There we go. Not that I desperately needed at this point, but do need to make an ammo plant soon. That'll be helpful with the whole, you know, being alive as they're back. Oh dear. Probably end up doing is loop the iron belt around the coal mine. It's all a little bit like, I guess, a very sort of low-tech, low-population Mad Max Fury Road. Bullets, you know, from the bullet farm. Where else do you get bullets from? I like that the bullets are also just metal, nothing else is required. Maybe it's some kind of rapid-firing slingshot. So, turret number 1. I have half my bullets. Let's get this fixed. So one of the things I need to do, or to make quite soon, is green circuit board production. Green chips, the different ones. Green chips that come later and are quite useful, but purple chips, no, orange chips is the ones that we'll need more of in this version of the game. So I need to get iron over there, so let's do that. I'm also going to have a adjacent belt that carries bullets, because having both, probably good. Need to make sure it's powered. So that's going to need another layer. To complete it, so then that means that layer, turret, yeah, iron, bullets, turrets, yeah, so iron, really sure where to go with that one, Durango. I am not an American, therefore I have very little interest. Instead I get to enjoy all of the politics at home. Yay. So I need more stone. Oh, their base is literally there. Quite effective, but using all my bullets up. Ooh, that's going to take a while. The auto-aim system is pleasant though. If you had to aim each of these shots, that would be tiresome. Yeah, the new little base things look unpleasant. If I had seen Starship Troopers, I could probably make some kind of clever reference. Whoa. Well, that's a few of them. Oh, it's getting healed up quite quickly. Hopefully I've got enough bullets to finish the job. Oh, I like that that's still a feature. How do you deal with biters? Beat them. So, coal production is looking okay. Iron production is getting better. It's an inconvenient power pole. That totally doesn't solve the problem. Forgot to check how much this needed. Probably would have been a good plan. Needs 75. That's yeah, I'm gonna have to automate that. Now, the sensible option, totally, is have the end of the production queue over here. bit of space. Have some of the belts that go into it. Well, I know how big I need to build it, so let's go with that. And I've got... So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's approximately how many belts I'm going to need around the perimeter of this when the time comes. And obviously these are going to split over the top, probably through tunnels. So, starting back to front, I need to have the oh, I can't think today. Might as well future-proof as best I can. It's overkill at this point, but illustrates my plans well enough. So I can hopefully plan the other end of this a little better. I'm not talking very much. This isn't fun to watch. So, I need conveyor belts. I need to get the iron and the copper into the same area. That's not a limited box. Let's limit that box. Yeah, my bullets production hasn't filled up yet. However, that belt has. That should help things. Need another stack of those. A few of those. Gonna make some of those for convenience. Yeah, this isn't a good stream, sorry. This is, it's like, oh, you know, I'll show off the new things, and I forgot just how long I take starting up, because I'm way too slow. So, iron's going to come in on this side. Copper is going to come in here. Okay, so okay. What am I doing? That's not how I make these. Whoops. I am not as awake as I should be. That sneeze was clearly done something to my chest. Yay! Healthy. Right, so this does go here, that goes there. These run adjacent to this. And although it makes the factory a bit chunkier, it means the resource is where it needs to be a little quicker. So instead of having to bring in all the raw materials. I just have to bring in a bit of it. Let's connect this up to that. There we go. I just need more copper. Alright, okay, I can do that. Hello, Nullus. Debating whether I should make Durango here a moderator, as he's here quite often, and as I do know him. But then again, it's Durango. Get that done. These can get removed. Yep, smooth, smooth. Yep, yep, that's bad. And it wasn't enough. Right, so now I just need to go and link the copper to the rest of it. The risky move of putting the power lines inside the belts. By risky, inconvenient later probably. Then again, by that point I'll have the big pylons and can do away with that. Oh, and I've exhausted the copper supply. Great. It's a good thing I realised and didn't just try and do that. I've been to Edinburgh exactly once, and you have never left the middle of America. You've never even seen the sea. Not quite sure where these fantasies of yours come from, but they're elaborate, if nothing else. I'll upgrade these while I'm here. Oh, and something's being destroyed. To my conveyor belts. Damned aliens. So, it is an hour in. I have automated bullet production, and I'm starting to automate science production. Huzzah! Oops. I don't know. It's not a thing that comes up in my civilized country. I think it's happened like once. To anyone not watching the live replay of the chat, this would be really awkward to like try and piece together the bits of conversation. And I'm sorry for that. Yeah. No, there's come on guys, there's no link between like knife crime and, you know, knives, clearly. It's, you know, like there's no link between guns and gun crime. Is simply how it is, and it's like, well, yeah, of course there's a link, but just because there is an implement available doesn't, you know, banning the implement doesn't stop people doing the crime. It's like going, more people die by being hit by cars, so we'll just ban cars, as opposed to, you know, addressing the reasons why people get hit by cars. That was a poor analogy, but I'm not very awake. Yeah, gun control does lead to more shootings, because when you have a disarmed population, then only criminals have guns. Like, I see, but only criminals would have guns. It's like, well, yeah. Well, you know, it's what they're gonna do. I mean, why do you need to defend yourself? What are you? Some kind of bigot? Right, how is power production holding up? Quite nicely. Yeah, just make, you know, so they want to have like 10-year sentences for having a knife. Because, let me see, I don't know if you can hear this on the mic, but Swiss Army knife, I use it all the time for work, because it has all kinds of useful bits on it, like, you know, bottle opener, can opener, you know, screwdrivers, and it has 2 knives on it, but, you know, because it has those 2 knives, criminal offence. That is a box cutter knife that I use for opening up cans of sealant, because it's got a nice controllable short blade. Criminal offence. What else we got? All manner of things that are, you know, criminally, like, negligent to own. Yeah, that whole... But criminals wouldn't commit crime if you make it illegal. So, what do I need to do next? I need to make a factory that can produce green science, because that's what I'm currently researching. I think the knives are tools. You know, if a knife isn't a tool, then it's probably not going to be a very good knife either, to be honest. Because now I've got I don't know where it's gone actually. Somewhere in here anyway. There it is. It's on my shelf, hanging up. I've got a nice replica 15th century one, and you know, carry that around subtly. It's 15 inches long. But you know, like, yeah, if I was carrying that around, then there is almost certainly criminal intent, because, you know, that's not something I need in my daily life. But no, the ban on fucking, like, utility knives is stupid. Because it just makes being, you know, employed in any kind of building trade unnecessarily difficult. It's like, hey, what's that? You wanted to do work. You must be some kind of criminal. I would jump in the VC, but I'm trying to keep these streams as just the game and nothing too political, but the chat is talking to me, so I'm trying to respond. And by the chat, 2 of my moderators. Alright then. Go away. Alright, I'm gonna wait till this research is done, then upgrade some parts. So I'm thinking I don't really need that yet. Don't really need that yet either. You know what? Let's make our bullets better. So I've got a bit of time to get everything else in order. Go. So let's put that in there. There we go. And I'm out of copper. Where are you from then? Skyrim? Stop right there. You know, I have the terrible offence of having a job. I'm meant to be working today, but apparently there's been a bunch of emergency call-outs, presumably related to the wind last night. It's probably fucked around a bunch of stuff. So they've delayed it till next week. Yay. Replace this one. Take that power pole with me. So, things I need to improve the capacity on. Lots. Things I probably should improve the capacity on first. Some. So, I need conveyor belts and I need lifters. And both of those things are things that are useful. So, take these out of the way. So I'm going to have the cog factory there. I do need more copper. Right, so that's producing as fast as it can. Well, no, it's not actually not. Yeah. Words. Not as fast as it can. Not even as fast as it needs to. It's as much as there is demand, except there's not even that. What am I talking about? There we go. 2, 3. Where are the aliens? No, they've been quite happily coming and destroying my stuff. I put some turrets up to keep them away, which so far are working. My dexterity is awful today. A good thing I'm not having any work to do. I kind of feel like you're in that thing you do where you're tired, Durango, and act like a colossal dick. It's a technical term. Wow, I cannot do this properly today. So I need to make more of these, because I need to improve that production, and then I need to massively improve the production at the other end. I'm going to need those. And those. And those for good measure. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Not much of a jump in production, but it should better keep up. Make a couple more turrets while I'm walking around. I have no idea what you mean by that. Alright, do I have enough stone? No, I don't. Let's get some more stone. Well, I got 4 people watching, so I'm not complaining. It's quite good. I've not been streaming for a while, but I am tired of not doing much. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stream anyway and hope that I don't like pass out or something stupid. But I've already had one particularly painful sneeze, so we're off to a good start. What even is like chest integrity? So it's doubling up the production here. Should improve things down the line. Should probably get some turrets out to defend this lot. I've already had a few little incursions. So yep, need more copper. With more copper I can then gears. And my copper mine's being attacked, because of course it is. The place where I just was. Oh dear, that's destroying conveyor belts so far, but it's still... an inconvenience. Things fixed up. Go and get some more bullets. There we go. Copper production is now getting better. Thanks, Nellis. You have fun getting educated. Or something. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. From the conveyor belts I can then make the green. Make another one of those. My turrets are hopefully defending themselves. I don't have a scanner over there yet. Oops, let's not knock that over. So, need the output line. Go in the right place. There we go. This then needs those. This one's a slightly more awkward one because it needs two different bits. And those different bits kind of invalidate those. Alright, well... Okay, so that's that research done. Might as well go with the bigger tool belt. No, I can't. That one. Oh! Oh, I can queue things up now. Well, don't I feel silly? Right, that seems like it makes sense. So, I'm probably going to end up chopping out the cog factory at some point soon, because that won't be very needful. Yeah, that's the way I meant to say it. So that one, that one, that one. That one. Done it again. Not normally this asleep. Apparently today is just not a productive day for me. I need another one of those. Let's make a stack. So that makes those, that makes those. Need to have gears now, and gears are going to have to come from over here. Oh, that's a lot of them. Well then, all the more reason to get some pace on with this. So let's pop up on my screen for my monitor. Okay. Okay, so gears, gears. And splitter in there, might as well have it continue onwards. And there we go. That is not an efficient way of doing this. I'll end up probably just chopping all this up and moving it across in a bit. But never mind. So I can chop out that bit. Those. Big space here. Concern. No. No, I don't have turrets there yet. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Gonna need to work on more turrets. go. Now I've got a annoyingly big space. But I can deal with that when the time arises. Okay, that stuck in my head. Okay. So we're finally producing green science, so we're getting that going. I'm being attacked again. Oh, they're going to destroy a lot more this time. Right. That one's dried up as well. So, I think a turret factory is going to be on the order of business. Oh dear. Okay. Get there eventually. So. That's all those then. So, that one, that one. Hour and a half in, and I've gotten not much done. No. Alright, let's get some copper. these. Green, 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 green. Oh, that side, that side. Green. Power. Copper, copper. Need more copper. There you go. If I had more confidence in their ability to come on and not just be offensive, I would jump into a VC. But last time I streamed about this time of day, it went badly. I think that's the polite way to describe that situation. If anyone interested, the new Game of Thrones trailer dropped yesterday. It looks alright. It looks very much like it's going to be an action fantasy drama, as opposed to, you know, the books. Oh, damn it. Again. I looked down. No, I didn't look down. I looked at my other monitor, and then they're attacking me. Alright. I had made more science pods. There we go. There we go. And that improved a bit. So that's all running as it should be. That's all filled up. I just need more iron because there's barely any getting through. Now I could save belt space by just putting both of those onto the same belt, having it a bit more squashed in, but yeah, I could probably do that actually. Also just shuffle everything down a bit. So now I've got iron gear production. I can make things a bit more spatially efficient. Right, so yeah, science production is nice and underway. I now need to reinforce the supply chain and then make more turrets. So I need more iron. Nice simple on that. And for more iron I'm going to need more copper. And it is very cold today for some reason. I'm gonna probably put a jumper on rather than a heater, so, you know, although my jumper might be loud, you can't hear it at least. Aha. So there. Now see this side. I just want to be able to build. Stop destroying my stuff. Temporary turret. Hopefully it'll do the job. Just until I can start things better, because I need more iron, and until I've got more iron I can't make more turrets efficiently. I know that's not very helpful, but link in the power grid. Should be a bit more durable against aliens. I need to get more wood. There we go, that should be iron enough to keep that going. And this power pole needs repairs. As does actually loads of this. Okay. Right, let's get some more researchers queued up. Might as well go landfill. Don't need it yet, but couldn't hurt. Okay. Brain. Alright, so that's 1, 2. 2, and I need wood. Watch as I make my production levels disappear. Oh, and I've run out of copper again. I'm trying to entertain. I'm just cold and in pain. It's not an ideal situation. Yeah, I do like the new research system, that's quite pleasant. There we go. Should boost production levels a bit. Let's try and localise the pollution away from where the factory is. He said, hopefully. Right, so might as well get some lamps in here. Make things a bit more interesting looking. Get all this shit repaired. Right, now I've got more iron coming through. I should be able to get more gears, more circuit boards, all the good things. Get more science. More science, I can, you know, pollute faster, I guess. So I've got plenty of conveyor belts. I just need to now put those conveyor belts to good use around the factory. I've noticed that by your choice of language there, Amagon, you may have been reading some Black Library stuff recently. So I believe that is one of the more colourful variations in terms of profanity in that genre. Alright, I can now make steel, should I choose to. Steel production is probably going to be helpful. So iron production's up. Right, so progress is being made slowly. Need to get some turrets up on the top and then some down the side. That should hopefully reduce the amount of damage caused by aliens. Hopefully. Now gives you the total amount in the hotbar, so you know how much material you have to work with. adjust that later. For now. And they're attacking my turrets again. Let's keep a better eye on the map. My base is not as defended as it often is. One, two. Need to make a personal use factory for making copper wire and stuff, so I can make circuit boards and everything much quicker. That will help things. I need to make a bigger factory to produce ammunition, as I'm much more likely, I'm sure, to get through it at a higher rate than I am to produce it. Go. It's a bit more cheerful. What did I need to collect? Guess more gears. The belts couldn't hurt. Go. And that is done. Alright, so those turrets should be better defend themselves. Got turrets there now. Trying to catch an area to use the lamps, because I need the other type of power poles. I need copper again. The endless quest for copper. These, so these don't actually do anything anymore. Collect the spare parts. There is a space there. Copper wire. Not quite. let's see what I can make work out of this. So, copper wire, green. So that goes in there, that goes in there. Okay, so just going to fill up the space for now until I can get a more long-term solution. That power pole is doing nothing there. Well, it is, but it's not specifically there. Okay then. It's off-centered. Well done me, I guess. Well, it's producing me green chips, and that's what I need. Most of the time I don't actually need copper, I just need the green. So I need more power station production. These are running near capacity. I need to get some more wood so I can make additional power lines. We're into the 2-hour mark, and this is probably quite boring. But things are getting there. So we have no other resources in range so far. That's not helpful. But I guess until then I can maximize the production of stuff here. Plenty of coal. So I need more circuit boards. And gears. And to not be attacked. So I'm currently thinking I'm going to put a small steelworks over in this space, now that this coal mine is defunct. Now that one's being attacked. And it's being damaged. Oh good. Probably put a divider, a splitter and recombiner on that copper line so it fills the belt better. tempted to stream some 7 Days to Die, but I don't know if my computer in its current format will enjoy running that. It didn't used to. That always used to be a popular thing for the channel. And so the multiplayer game I have on currently playing on Omegon and Discanar's channels seems to be going quite well. But I wonder if I can extend that out to my channel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. There we go. Now, what is on the order of production? Let's get some better armor. No, the better production is useful. Let's get a power pole over there, so there's not a blinking light. Still needs more, but more is more pollution, so got that little base down there. I think I'm going to grab some bullets and go and deal with that. Because I'm kind of bored of them attacking me. There's one of vast elaborate ways of doing this with just the automated turrets. Ugh. Those look a lot grosser. There we go. Okay. So now I've just got those two up in the top to worry about. Right. So I need to get steel production underway, and I can get the better electricity poles, and not have to worry about collecting wood. Ugh. Well, I guess first, while I'm here, as we'll try and maximise the production of this end. Right. Do-do-do. Mining drills. By the look of it, next time I come here, it will be to just decommission the remaining miners. Yeah. Right, so that's the copper production almost maxed out. I now need to go and get more iron, but I can take more copper with me to speed up the process. On the grounds of, as I have no other resources available yet, apart from that little patch of stone over there, until my little scanner dish has searched more out, there's not that much I can do about resources. Might make that another block longer. Not sure yet. Should know what we're doing. So we need the power up to here. So that would be there, 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 there. I know it doesn't really matter as it's a little outpost, but you know it's not next to the main bulk, so it doesn't need to fit in, but that's not the point. Night is falling again. Is it Xandria that have nightfall as their thing? That one. I should go on Sif's karaoke streams with skills like that. I can mumble things. Mumble, 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 mumble. Yeah. Be the channel White Sif Mail. I'm sure anyone who's here probably knows about it already. Most is game streaming. Occasionally I think he does a monthly karaoke stream. I've not been able to make the last few, but I occasionally join in. I'm just generally not very good at it. But not to a point of amusing, just sort of like, I don't know. Wrong mindset maybe, that might be the right word. That's emptied out. As of these. No, that's already gone out. Pains me, I'm going to shuffle these in rather than move all the power lines. Okay, so that is all of the iron covered. I'm going to take off all that side first, but that's how it be. Yep. Right, let's guess tidy up the coal mines next. I'll try and get everything. There we go. No, they've already done their job. I was going to work on steel production. That was it. Yeah, steel production's going to go sort of there-ish. I might put it up in that pocket if I pop that area out. So yeah, I need more iron, but that's fairly normal. Production for that could be faster, but I'm doing the research. Yeah. got green and red science production. I used to have a little system where it produced just the exact amounts, but I now just produce it as tidy bulk. That doesn't really make much sense. Oh, let's turn that back around. Oh, that's a lot of them. Where'd the other ones go? Concern. Alright, well. Guess more turrets are going to be needed. Coming from over there as well now. Yep, my pollution has far outstripped my actual production of... not production. Vision. There we go. Do not see what lies ahead. Stars are veiled and moon is dead. I can make those now. I don't think I will yet, but I can. Yeah, I should smooth it all out so it produces. It'll be the same, but it'll mean when it starts to fill up, it'll. Does it? No, it should balance it out actually. Either way. Yeah, I know you're not low battery though. You're on 20%. Shut up, phone. Right, so the current problem is not getting enough metal into this. Okay. Oh. Ah, I just built those. Oh, they've got blood effects now. Lovely. So realistically I should move all this production there instead of there. Yeah. Suppose put a conveyor belt around the entire area. I can at least circulate the few bullets I have. Conversely, I can put a bullet farm in over here. Just have it export the bullets directly to the grid. The defense grid, as it were. Oh, you need steel now for assembling machine 2. Ooh, okay, that makes sense, but is inconvenient. So, better armor, research engines, solar power might be helpful. Better guns, probably gonna be good. Circuit networking is a nice filler. And I guess military science. This is probably going to stunt my production of everything else for a bit, but if there is nothing to defend, the factory is not going to be very productive. Yeah, I was tempted to try and do something a bit more productive, like maybe a painting stream at some point, but I don't think that's going to work very well in my setup, as it'll just be me painting something grey with grey bits, and some bits that are a different colour of grey. And I don't think anyone actually wants to watch that, as much as they might, you know, claim to. So, yep, those blue ones seem faster now. Well, either way, they work. Gonna have more bullets being produced. More bullets, I can hopefully better defend my base. Yeah, my old Steam name is still this, so probably explains. I've had this game longer than I've had my username. What a time to be alive. So I think that should do it. And there's a cliff. Quite close to the copper, but not too close. Get that in while I'm here. So it's all the copper, all the iron, all the coal connected in. Iron. Out of iron. Well, I guess I'll just have to attempt to proceed as planned. Ugh. So chop down some trees. Quite nice trees. I think they've done some new tree models. So that's wide enough out to clear the current area. Oh dear, that's a lot. Oh, that's all just being destroyed. Oh, I'm so far away and slow. Oh no, they've taken out the power grid. Or at least a chunk of it. Oh no, that's so much. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. That was shift in space. Shift doesn't do anything in terms of running. Okay. Right then. They came in force from the north. So more iron. There is a place that has iron. As I've got the resource, I might as well upgrade them. I don't think I've built the automated belt systems before I've had iron. This is odd. Hey, Hey, I thought I killed you all. Okay. Great. This is why defense, especially automated defense, is good. Having nice big backlogs of coal, so that your power grid can stay up. I miss my drones. They were helpful. Okay. Let's try and repair the damage here. Wait till the rubble clears, I guess, and try and find out what exactly is missing. Okay. There it is. Now I need... Okay, production's coming back online now. I'm very hoarse today. This is not helpful as I'm trying to, you know, talk to the stream. This always seems to happen when I do these streams. I just start losing my ability to talk. So much more convenient. No, just right. Bother. That's the word I'm thinking of. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh. Oh no. Well then. That's this is not going well. It's not going well at all. So, let's get those conveyor belts working. Here are all of my bullets. And alright then, apparently that cannot make the gap. Okay. I think we agree that was about far enough out. We should go north. By we, me. Okay, those are coming there now. Good. Right, quickly get these demolished. Just like 2 minutes. That's all I needed. What do they destroy? Another one of those. Oh dear. Alright. So, fast lifters. And a light. Okay. Okay, that should smooth out the belt. Lamp, lamp, lamp. There we go. That should, fingers crossed, defend this section. Now I just need to make a load more of them. And repair all of this damage. Yes, I started the factory before this stream, as my current factory is a bit much advanced for demonstrating the new features in any useful fashion. It's mostly been set back by things being destroyed and me having to run over and fix them. So, I've got these parts remade. I'll hopefully soon get a chance to make the steelworks, and then I can make better things. So, power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole. And I have to replace all the belts that were destroyed. Yeah, I'm also used to the rail worlds and having the depleted uranium ammunition. That makes things quite a lot easier. in Rail Worlds, the buyers don't, you know, come back too much. Okay, so that's back up and running. Oh, what? I didn't even hear the notification buzz. Come to the turrets. Oh, that's so many. I'm surprised they've only destroyed as much as they have. Oh, this is tiring now. Oh dear. So, 2 power poles and a furnace. That's not terrible. Just... yeah. So, automating turret production is what I'm going to go and do now. Oh no. That goes there. Those go there. Okay. How do I change these? Well, either way. So that is there. That exists. That is a thing. I've got a cog plant. It's already not producing enough cogs because I don't have enough iron. Because my iron production keeps getting attacked. Can't imagine how that happens. There's an inconvenience of having an odd number of underground belts. No, 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 no. Okay. I thought there was a turret here. Oh, it got destroyed. Oh, that had a lot of ammo in it as well. That's a pain. So 20 bullets-ish, 20 bullets-ish, there we go. Just as a temporary measure. So there. Oh, I need copper. That's the other thing I need. There we go. So I've got bullet production, I've got turret production, if slowly. Let's try and get this a bit more solid, or at least existent. A pair of turrets on every alternate power pole. hopefully eventually the belt will fill up. Now it's a lot of collateral in terms of ammunition. It's a lot to, you know, supply to build up, but it does mean that any additional turrets can be very quickly added in and hopefully powered up. Yeah, that iron deficit is hitting now. It's almost like my production keeps being destroyed. So let's try and cover the top edge, and then we'll work around. Slowly getting there. Those turrets work, that's good. Okay. I can probably increase the iron production a bit more, but I was planning on moving the entire array. I think for now I can do the old belts along the other side technique. Those. Okay, there we go. That should at least temporarily increase production. At the expense of draining the system quicker. I'm going to hope that that bit at the top is going to survive while I repair this quickly. How's the power? Power's holding up okay. Oops, turret. Turret. There's most of the ammunition going past. Let's try and catch it if we can. There we go, having double up on the corners, so that's where they tend to come in force. Okay, and that lamp is online. Good. I'm quite a fan of the new features. The recipes have changed a bit, it'll take some getting used to, but so far I do quite like the new implementations. I've been following their blog on the Friday Fun Facts, I think that's what they call it. And, you know, it's all good, consistent stuff. I mean, they've got the change in how the science works, for example. I do quite like how that goes. It's just a bit of a faff having to rebuild an older factory. What's one of the other ones they've changed? The fact you now need steel to make the assembling machine too does make sense. The fact that you now don't need turrets to make the military science, because that makes that recipe much more expensive. That's a pleasant change. Ooh, that one's run out. Let's scoop that up. Might upgrade those to red belts. Right, that should do it. Just need more gears now. Always need more gears. Right, let's get more of these turrets installed. Well, hopefully that piece of cliff will be safe. I'll just put the turrets there instead. Now a reassuring amount of ammo just on the conveyor belt. Should mean that they can keep vaguely well supplied. Should also probably move this part of the system, or at least that bit. And scoop up the spare conveyors. Fairly thick bit there, just because it's got to defend the that part. As I quite like having a, you know, functional iron processing plant. It's quite beneficial to my objectives here. Right, let's clear these trees. I do miss the defoliation like blueprint. That made things much easier. Yeah, no, the version 17 is it's all nice. The new rocket launchpad thing is quite a nice touch. It's square, which makes it so you can rotate it rather than just have it facing in one fixed direction. Well, I think, well, you don't need to rotate it, it's square. But, yeah, look nice. It's same function. Bit more faces, because I generally, towards the later game at least, have multiple feed-in boxes, so it can just have everything you need to launch a rocket in one place. Let's chain that in, just in case there's a break in the power lines. And I need more copper, because that's quite normal. Leave those turrets there. So until I've got everything else sorted out, and at the moment the alien incursions are too frequent and damaging to put too much thought into actually trying to go for steel production. But that is the next objective. For me, at least. And I can make some solar panels, and then cut down on a lot of the, well, at least some of the pollution. So most of the things are currently coal-fired anyway. So it's just the lifters in the factories. So right, let's try and see how many turrets we've managed to produce in this time, and hope it's at least a lot. 70. Oh dear. Looking forward to seeing how the all the new progression stuff works in because I know they've split up all the rocket science stuff, so it's not just one huge research, it's in little bits. You've got steps of it that will because you need it for the researchers, so you know you have to build it up slowly. It's not just one huge block, make everything, which hopefully will work quite well. Right, hopefully I won't need too much on that corner, as it's a corner. There's not any bullets currently on this side, which is inconvenient. But progress is getting there. Commit for the 3-hour mark. I'm probably going to end it at the 3-hour mark, otherwise it'll just be way too long for anyone to watch later. And to be honest, 3 hours is pushing it. Yeah, might come back to this tomorrow potentially, or later on in the week, as and when time permits. It's, I do like the research queue though, that is useful. Got fluid handling, but nothing to handle fluids for. I do have oil processing. And then I guess plastic research. Yeah, why not? Should probably get something to eat after this, as I really didn't feel like doing anything earlier, and it's now... Ooh, it's 4 o'clock. When did that happen? It's almost like I streamed for 3 hours at lunchtime. Well, eventually I'll stop rambling to myself. Haha. Probably not today though. Fun when it comes time to upgrade all the bullets. Just have a system that'll capture the existing yellow ones and try and upgrade them. But obviously keeping the yellow ones on the belt until they can be upgraded, because there's no point taking them off to be replaced by nothing. Right, perimeter defences. Getting there slowly. I should probably start a wall. Well, I've got some spare miners. Might as well drop them in place. Shouldn't need too much production, but cannot hurt to be prepared. This is probably hideously set up. I'm sure at least one person in the chat is going to be like, why are you doing it so badly? You're never going to get that to go anywhere afterwards. But it's pretty much just so I can make walls. Nothing more extravagant, really. Chop out that pole. There we go. Go. So I need turrets and iron. Probably should pick up some copper while I'm here. So copper. There isn't a run function. I just need to use conveyor belts to maybe go a bit faster until I get the exoskeleton legs. I don't disconnect things before they're done. That's all working nicely. That's working. Ah, nice. A plentiful supply of bullets at last. So, I could probably add some more furnaces on there at some point. But for now, I think that will do. Hey, the turrets work. Oh, it's a lot easier to build this with robots, though. I do miss my little minions. I tried to treat them well, but sometimes they do stupid things and then get, like, exploded. Generally not by me, though. So, turn along the light, turn along the pole, light and pole. Can't put one there, so we'll put one next to it. Right, coming up for the 3-hour mark, I guess I will start making steel next episode. Yeah, I'm out of turrets. Let's take the risk, take these 2 turrets out. So, what have I got in my inventory that I can use and or get rid of? The risk here again. It's different at this point in the game, because again I'm just used to having stuff like you know, mass trains that just come in and can dump several thousand material at once. Yep, can't even fill the yellow belts yet with materials, so it's probably going to be a little while. Although, hopefully the progression shouldn't be impeded by the update. Excuse me. Let's get those in. Just need to get enough ammunition now, and that's not going to connect to anything. There's a tree in the way. Okay, so there's only a tiny gap now in the perimeter. Right. So yeah, I think that'll do for now. I'm just gonna quickly run back up over here and tidy this up, because that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, well, hope everyone has enjoyed watching, and yeah, I'll probably be back in like the next few days with part 2, I suppose, where I'll be working on walls and steel. Have a nice day.